Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you are new, you might want to subscribe and like and share because we will be talking about Manchester United, everything, anything news wise. Yeah, Manchester United family in short. So, following our previous win, our previous success versus Brentford at Old Trafford, we came back from a goal down to win it 2-1. At least it was a much deserved win again. Let me mention that, and I think right now the atmosphere is okay even as we want to face our next game in the Europa League. We have not had any win. Our first two games in the Europa League have started with their draws, and so we are looking forward to our very first win in the Europa League. So, and it's against Fenerbahce. Mourinho's side, it's going to be a hard game for real because Mourinho was a previous manager at Manchester United. We sacked him. Some of our players are there like Fred and Amrabat. So it's an interesting fixture and it's going to be good and it's going to be hard as we look forward to having our very first win in the Europa League with this new format where we have not won, and so this third fixture hopefully will be able to win. And so yeah, we need to prepare because it's not a walk in the park and it's really going to be a hard game. So yeah, also, we have to have in mind Bruno Fernandes, after picking up a red card versus Porto, is not going to be with us during this game. So it's going to be a very big question mark in the midfield section because even versus the Brentford game, we saw the midfield was slow, a little bit slower. And if we go into this Fenerbahce game having in mind that we have no Bruno, so it's going to be hard for us in the midfield section. So in this video, we are going to talk about some things, what we expect from the game, and of course, our approach to the game, and looking at the changes, injuries that we have, some of the possible players we will be playing, in short, the possible lineup. So yeah, so just stay around, and as we move through this game of ours that we have on Thursday night versus Fenerbahce in Turkey against our old manager, Jose Morinho, and facing our previous players, or rather teammates, Fred and Amrabat, who was with us on loan. So yeah, so what do we expect? The squad wise rotations. Yeah, of course there are going to be rotations. Of course, that one has to happen because of the introduction of games. This season a lot of games were introduced, and so there were many games compared to the last season. So we have many games this season, and so of course the managers are always going to try to rotate players to so that you can have better performances and good results. And so we want to look at first Fenerbahce records. We've played we've played two games with this team back in 2016. Both of them were in the Europa League. We won one and they won one, so we haven't drawn with them. So the first one, it was a 4-1. It was a 2-1 win at home, not away from home in Turkey. But the other one, second leg, I don't know if it's second leg or I don't know. We won it 4-1. So we've only played twice, so not much interaction with them. But if you look at their last 5 games, they have won 2, they have lost 1, and they have drawn 2. So I can't say they're in bad state and I can't say they're in good form because, yeah. And us, if you look, we've won 1 in our last 5 games. We have 3 draws and we have lost 1. So we are really in a bad form. And if you're going to this game in the Europa League against Fenerbahce, we really need to be careful because let's not get carried away because it's not a game like we are going to head in happy. Yeah, we're going to win. Yeah, we are not going to win. So we need to going to Turkey. We need to go there, with a mindset that it's going to be a hard game. We are not just going to have it easy because they have a good manager. Jose Morinho is one of the top managers uh, in the world. He has had a good record across clubs. He has been in many clubs. They have also good players. They have a good style of play. I personally have watched their games, in the Europa League. this current season. I've watched some of their games, and let me tell you, they really play well. So it's going to be a hard fixture, So let's not expect it to be, something a walk in the park also. Yeah. So having that in mind, let me just go straight to the players. What do we expect rotations? I want to start with the front three. We have a front three. We have Marcus Rashford, we have Ahmad, we have Anthony, we have Garnacho, we have Rasmus Højlund, we have Zaxi, Joshua. So all our front three players are in form, and they don't have any injuries. So all of them are available for selection. So we're going to have to choose, because I personally, I've always said it that Garnacho and Rashford, they're effective if they are on the left side of the wing of the football pitch. So they should not be coming this other side in the right wing. This right wing should only be left for Anthony and Ahmad. And of course our centre forwards, we have Rasmus and Zaxi. Zaxi, he started the season with a debut goal versus Fulham, but recently, yeah, he has not been to form according to my view. So I would just like to see Rasmus starting the game. Uh, Maybe Zaxi coming on as a substitute, like we've seen it in the Brentford game. And I would like to see also Ahmad starting on the right wing, on the right side, and Anthony coming on later as a sub. And this left wing, I would like to see Marcus Rashford start. Garnacho has had a good game versus Brentford, so I don't expect to see him starting this game versus Fenerbahce. I would like to see him coming later on as a substitute to try and change the game. So the front three, I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund, and Ahmad as the starting lineup. So because the front three, I'm not seeing uh, with the only problem we have is to choose who will play. So it's not like in the midfield where we don't have a Bruno, we don't have a Mainoo who is out due to injury for a few weeks, and so the front three is just good. There are players there, so the only burden we have is to select on who will start the game, and so yeah. So the front three: Marcus Rashford on the left, Rasmus Højlund to start, Højlund to start, and Ahmad to start on the right. So that's good to go. And our now midsection, midfield. Now we have a very big problem. We have a very big issue here. Bruno picked up a red card versus Porto, so he won't be playing this game. So we are going to have to settle on another midfield combo without Bruno, without Mainoo, who is out due to injury. So we have options: Casemiro, we have Eriksen, we have Ugarte here. So looking at those options, I am not seeing any other midfield trio that we're going to have other than Casemiro, Eriksen, and Ugarte, who came later on as a substitute in the Brentford game. So his feet is ready. Took a couple of minutes in that game, so we saved him for this occasion, and so hopefully he will come. And we have not seen the better side of him yet, also, but hopefully this game he'll come and he'll try to change, because we are going to miss a lot. Mainoo and Bruno are out, so it's a very big loss for us, and let's see how it goes. So the defense, so midfield, we have agreed on Casemiro, Eriksen, and Ugarte. The other position we want to talk about is now the defense. So defense here is where we have, this is a position where we have had different players. We've had injuries. We have had different pairs of center backs we have had different players in the right back. We've had different players in the left back, because it's a section where we always have injuries day in, day out, because even currently Maguire is out for injury. So, but the centre back position is sorted because we have Martinez and Delete. But the moment we don't have a left back, we are going to have to interfere with the centre back, because we currently don't have a left back. All our left backs are out due to injury. But this signing of Mazraoui that we made enabled us, of course, to have a little bit of advantage, because Dalot can play in the left back position, and Mazraoui on the right back. So we'll be in the long run, we'll be having center backs intact. So as we head to this game, the game of Brentford, Mazraoui picked up an injury, or rather was ill before that game, so he wasn't able to start. So we had a different format of the fullbacks where Martinez was forced to play at the left back position. We had Johnny Evans and Delete in the midfield section, and of course Dalot in the right back, which is his original position. So Mazraoui later came on as a substitute, and so all went well. So if we head into this game, Mazraoui is now fit, uh, having come on late, having came on late versus Brentford. So which means this is going to have full minutes versus this game versus Fenerbahce. So we are going to see him in the right back position, and Dalot, of course, obviously, we will be playing in the left back position. Uh, so not much of a problem there. And of course, the defense. Johnny Evans has been good so far, um, versus Aston Villa, versus Brentford. It's becoming good as we go. And it's I think that 7 years or 38 years of age, and it's still good. So in that form. So, but I don't think it's going to start this game because we are going to see Martinez and Delete as our centre backs. Johnny Evans having helped us those few games. Let's allow him to rest a little bit because now Mazraoui is back. So Dalot will be playing the left back position and Mazraoui will play in the right back. So the centre backs we're going to see Delete and we're going to see Martinez. Delete who is aggressive. I like the style of play. I like him. I love him. Yeah. So that was a signing that Mazraoui and Delete were both signings that we made, and I'm not regretting having let our money out. So yeah, they have shown their potential, their ability to fight for the club, and so they're going to. I think with them we're going to really win good things, and we're going to have a good future. So we are going to see Dalot in the left back position. Centre backs will be Delete and Martinez, and right back will be Mazraoui. Of course, in the goalkeeper's position is Andre Onana, who has been outstanding this season, having won the Player of the Month uh, award for Manchester United, and also the goal of the month, the Premier League save of the month came from him also. So he's had a good record so far this season, and so I have to take this opportunity to at least commend him. And so yeah. So having talked about all that, I've come to selection of my first 11 that we're going to start the potential lineup where we're going to see Andre Onana on goal. We're going to see Martinez and Delete as centre backs. We're going to see uh, Martinez and Delete as centre backs. We're going to see Dalot and Mazraoui as the right back and left back. We're going to see Casemiro, Ugarte and Eriksen in the midfield section. We are going to see Rashford, we are going to see Højlund, and we are going to see Ahmad as our attacking option. So with all those remarks, I hope we are going to win the game, and let's have our hopes high and let's go into the game with a mentality to win, because that's what we're going to do this season. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.